I throw no sleeves. I throw this on, and Jamie goes, "You want to throw a sweatshirt on?" And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "It's not hot out." So I was like, "I'll be fine." But I grabbed it, and then when I walked outside, I thought, "Oh, this is a mistake."
Good.
Jay Cash, Green Bay, Wisconsin, 2001.
Oh, so you never been here before?
When me and Kobe, Jalen's husband,
Yeah.
and Jason would come out here and practice when we were doing semi-pro.
Yeah.
Before the practice started, we would come out here and practice on the field. It was Mike Mercury's Dojo of Pain, but Shane was pretty much Shane Hills was the head trainer, did most of the in-ring work.
Okay.
With Eric Hammers and Kevin Kruger.
All the games and whatnot. Oh, by the way, this is Quaid, the guy with the camera. So, yeah, he's kind of a professional with this kind of stuff, and I happen to like video games just like him, so it all works out.
There we go.
Can you tell us about your debut match?
It was a tag title match against my trainer, Shane Hills, and his partner, Rob Norwood. And probably the scariest moment of my life. In front of a crowd, in front of people, there's nerves, there's adrenaline, there's all kind of things that mess with your breathing. So yeah, I was extremely blown up, and just worried that it didn't look right. It didn't look good, and that I wasn't going to be able to do it.
Speaking of which, did you watch AEW or anything like that?
Yeah, I commented, someone put a post, they said AEW or NXT, and I said NXT had a couple matches, better matches than AEW. AEW was, in my opinion, the better show.
How many concussions have you had?
4. Wait.
4 concussions,
5.
5th if you remember the one that gave you memory loss.
5 concussions total.
Okay.
I broke my fingers, ribs. Shane broke my sternum.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the worst one.
What do you think about their win-loss records at the side of the titles?
It's not gonna.
I love it because it adds authenticity.
I think I like that portion of it, but it's not gonna work just for the simple fact that you're not gonna be able to give people only give people title shots that have the better records. That's just not how wrestling works.
You have a kid getting into wrestling. What's his name? How long has he been getting into wrestling? And are there any other children getting into wrestling from the Jay Cash lineage?
Hey, his name is Jason as well. He's been training for a little bit. Well, he's been steadily training for a year. He's been training since he was 2. By 5 years old, he was jumping off the top rope on guys and having little matches with some of the boys and before shows and stuff. So he's been doing stuff for his entire life. He's been consistently training for the past year, and he debuts October 18th, which is exciting for both of us.
Feeling proud?
Definitely. He's a totally different wrestler than I am because of our size.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'6", and he's about 5'10", and he's not going to get much taller than he is now. So he's more of the high flyer. He can do a whole lot of things that I never could do.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of passion there, just like there was with me.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Tell us this guy is.
So, where and how did the Players Club originate?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right.
Within 3 shows, I was probably one of, if not, I was in the top 5 baby faces. The other guy that was one of the top 5 baby faces was a guy named Leon Hayter. We'd had some matches together. We'd had some feuds back when I first moved to Vegas. And they just threw us together because they didn't have anything for us one day. And the crowd absolutely erupted and went crazy. So we came up because I always say, check this out, player. And his name is Leon Hayter. So we were the player haters. The promoter didn't like it. Now, I don't know that I think the fans would have got it, but he said, how about the Players Club? Okay. And there was the beginning of the Players Club was me and Leon Hayter in Las Vegas.
And then the last question, do you have a story which you can tell that won't incriminate anybody, and road trip story, show story? Again, If you can, won't incriminate anybody.
No, 4th of July, I don't know the year, but Hornswoggle was trained, Dylan Prossel was training with Justin Dredd, Colucci, Seth, and Byrne. And we talked Dredd into acting like he had a knee injury. In the ring, he was in the ring with Swoggle.
Okay.
He did a move, he goes down, pretty much crying. I take him, me and him go to my house, play PlayStation for 3 hours, come back, he's in an immobilizer and crutches, tells everyone that he's down for 6 months before he can have surgery, then another 6 to 8 months if he can ever wrestle again. Hornswoggle was crying his eyes out until he finally said, April Fools. And then Hornswoggle proceeded to chase him around the ring for about 20 minutes.